Hello, chat. It's Friday. I'm here. I'm alive. It's beautiful. Welcome on in, everyone. It's been. Oh, okay. We're not fully set up yet. Hold on a minute. Uh, get that. Get that unmuted. That scared me. We love it. There we go. It took a second. There we go. Welcome on in, chat. That was so loud. Don't worry about it. I know why. I think the nerd emoji is gonna be a little louder than, Actually, hold on. Can I fix that? Hold on. Brace your ears, chat. Hold on just a second. I just realized a flaw with my audio here. Hold on a minute. I need to change this. And I need to change this one. Okay. There we go. I think it was playing the audio, or it was playing the audio over stream twice, so it was effectively twice as loud. So we're good now. There we go. I separated my Friday and dreams scenes, so I should be able to do that now. Hello. Test hamster, thank you. It's been so loud, chat. In this here household. It's been so loud. Wait, 4 quotes. There are some test quotes that got added that probably shouldn't be there anymore, right? Wait, there just is no quote 3. What? No, okay. Problems. Quote 2 is not a recognized command. Hold on a minute. Quote 2. Okay, no, quote 2 is real. I removed 3. Do we want to keep 4? 4 is not much of a quote. Anyway, we've got 2 puzzle pieces, or like we got two puzzle pieces, puzzle sets to complete in the cave, and then we got the boss. But that's it, and that might be all we do today, because I'm not gonna be. I started early because I'm not going as late as I normally do. But we'll see. We'll see how fast I find these puzzle pieces. I might be absolutely stumped and lost for the next 2 hours here. It's remove quote number, right? I think so. No hashtag needed, though, I don't believe. That was the beach. So, yes, I did go to the beach yesterday, Chad. Yeah, I'll do it. It's this. Or no, sorry. It's not that. It's this. There we go. Yeah, the beach was great. Had some good waves. So we did end up spending more time in the car than we did at the actual beach. But you know what? That's just how it be sometimes. But it was easily worth it. As I said at the time, every second spent at the beach counts for 3 seconds. You know what I mean? So if you think about it, we really spent like twice as much time at the beach than we did in the car. Like, don't worry about it. Oh, it's this level. Oh, I remember now. Where's the puzzle piece? How do you miss a puzzle piece at a rocket barrel level? Where is it? No shot, it's in here again. Okay. Are we monopolying later? We sure are, chat. Plan is for 7. I got sunburned. I did get sunburned at the beach. But not as chronically sunburnt as that time I forgot to wear sunscreen at the beach. So that's pretty epic. I think that's a W, personally. Where is this damn puzzle piece? I'm gonna have to squawks this one. Like, there's no shot. There's no shot I'm gonna be able to find this. Unless I just smash into some random thing and it's in that, and I just call it a day. Sunburn Mechanic and Razor Crest Line. Yeah, you play through the level and then you get back to base and you just like take 5 points of damage from the sunburn damage. It's perfect. Chat, I'm not blind, right? It's not like I've flown past the puzzle piece and I'm just stupid, right? I have a plan. Hold on a minute. So it's definitely not that. Got it. The sun is just a deadly laser. I mean, if you think about it. Okay, it's not that thing in the background. Alright, I have no clue. I'm squawksing it. It's like how in Animal Crossing, if you stand in the sun, you get tanner. My vintage pillowcase had a little hole in the outside, so I flipped it inside out, and it's like mangled. Oh no! I've never even heard of a vintage pillowcase until right now, and I'm so sad. The first time I'm hearing of a vintage pillowcase is in such a sad context. I forgot to equip the bird. But anyway, chat, it's been so loud in my house this week. I missed Wednesday's stream. I was planning to stream on Wednesday, but I missed it because it's just been so loud. Not only did we have plumbers fix that one sink I've been complaining about, but we decided, you know what, why not fix the other sink? But instead of getting more plumbers to do it, or whoever, my dad and his dad, for the entire week, have just been, I assume, sawing off the wall in the bathroom. I honestly don't know. All I hear is just a lot of power tools. It's hard to sleep. It's... I don't know what's going on. But it's been quite noisy. But thankfully, we should be good for today's stream. So... It's been very loud, too. It's been noticeable on his mic. I forgot, yeah, Morgana's heard it. Wait. Chat, I'm going to scream, chat. I mean, it makes sense that the puzzle piece is here. Chat. Where is it? Alright, well, this single interaction is telling me that Squawks is not cheating. Alright, I feel way less bad about using Squawks now. He doesn't even tell me anything. What am I supposed to do? I feel like it would be this pickaxe, but nothing happens. I don't see the puzzle piece. It is not visible. They take out the medicine cabinet, are currently replacing it with drywall. I heard they were putting in a new medicine cabinet. I thought that was what was happening. I don't know. Squawks and CNR3 win. Where is it? Bro, what the fuck are you squawking at? Squawks is gaslighting. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, time to beat the level now, I guess. That is the biggest... I don't know how to feel about that one. What? Come on now, game. You know it's a well-hidden secret when Pat erupts into all capital bruz immediately upon its discovery. That's how you know it's a good secret. Anyways, hello. Hello, Marbros fan. I forgot to welcome you in, but welcome on in. Parrots, Scumbo species. True. It's been a pretty good week overall, despite the sync shenanigans. It's been a pretty good week, honestly. Went to the beach. I mean, having a grand old time. Experiencing Twilight Princess for the first time. I went to several of the real life. I mean, I think this just goes to show you guys how much I love the beach. But yesterday I went to several of the real life locations that have inspired multiple CNR3 levels. So it's good to get that real life inspiration yet again. Now I know what I'm going for again. I went to the diner that Scaffold Statue Past is based off of. So like I've got the architecture of it is fresh in my mind. I'll be able to detail it out better. That's a huge win. Of course, the beach itself is just inspiration for Razor Coastline as a whole. But the general boardwalk is an inspiration for Luxury Shore. There's even a mini golf course we could use for Tiny Beach Golf Course. And best of all, I went to a hot dog stand. I don't know what that one's gonna be used for, but that was pretty awesome. There's this hot dog stand run by this guy who just stands outside with a hot dog hat on. And he's not even the one, like, running the shop. He's not the one making the hot dogs. He's not the cashier. He just stands there and talks to people. He's like the mascot. Alright, we're gonna grab Squawks for this one as well. Golf? I would drive a golf cart. Not normal golf. Not golf cart golf. That's just mini golf. I got golf cart golf near my house. I could go look at that whenever I want. Sonic and hot dog outfit win. Bond scene. Bond scene at the hot dog stand. It's perfect. The dinner. IRL Luxury Shore reveal. You know, it's just walking around the boardwalk. It's just a nice vibe, you know. Since I was last there, it looks like they replaced all of the parking meters with digital payment. Which is, like, crazy to me. Oh, I have Diddy Kong again. I forgot I don't get him in that rocket barrel level, like, ever. Alright, Squawks, you let me know. You let me know when I gotta pay attention. I own a golf cart without the golf. I got bad news, I died in Minecraft again. That is indeed bad news. Is your stuff lost again? I myself have actually died a fair amount of times on the server, but I don't think I've died my worst deaths have not been when anyone else is online, so no one has noticed. I swear there's a spigot bug where items disappear even when chunks are loaded. I mean, it could be that the chunks are just loaded and you're not, and like are loaded differently because of spigot. Is the stuff gone again? Oh my god. Well, boys, we go back to end busting. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Okay, what? Chat, did Squawks go off and I didn't notice? I went back to the swamp like 4,000 blocks away and looked for 30 minutes, even downloaded a minimap mod that tells me when items are loaded. Yikes. They sell Squawks. What the hell? I gotta go buy another Squawks. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'll log in. I wasn't paying attention either, to be fair. Were you at the swamp just because you were exploring, or you were, like, trying to get stuff from the swamp, Desmond? Because there is a swamp... There's a swamp close to my house that I did find. So I assume... I would hope you were just exploring and not there for resources. I was exploring, but I was going to grab a few slimes. Well, the good news is that there's a swamp really close to my house, so slimes aren't a concern. And also, you can also just get slimes from trial chambers. So that's pretty cool. But the bad news is the stuff's gone again, huh? It's time for me to go end busting yet again, chat. Don't bother getting me a new one. I'll find one. I might as well go end busting some more anyway. I might as well get more shulker boxes. I gotta get 16 of them at the bare minimum anyway. I did notice last night that the Strider achievements, I believe, are bugged. I went and rode a Strider. I did not get the achievement for riding a Strider. However, within 15 minutes, I got the achievement for riding 10,000 blocks on a Strider, which I just don't think I did, I'll be honest. I don't think I pulled that one off. I rode around on the Strider for like 15 minutes and got the achievement for traveling 10,000 blocks on them. Which I definitely did not do. So... I think we got a problem. That's so hidden! Well, goddamn. That one altered my brain chemistry right there. There's some achievement janks. One of the last updates, the paintings would just not register as being placed. I remember struggling with the painting one, and I completely gave up on it. And I don't even, cause like, I don't even know how to track which paintings I put down and haven't put down. And when I go do it again, I'm just gonna pull up a guide for all of the possible paintings, cause I didn't want to, but it's actually impossible for me to do that achievement without knowing, because it's like I don't know if I still need to be putting down this certain size of painting or not. So yeah, there's some achievement problems, I feel like. But, you know, I mean, most of them work, so that's pretty cool. I'd feel bad if they fixed the Strider one after I did it, though, because then I just pretty unfairly just got 3 advancements that no one else is gonna get now. So I hope they don't fix it. I hope they fix the ones that are broken and don't fix that one, because it would be just unfair. But yeah, achievements are going a little wonky. Yeah, Desmond, I'll continue my strip mining for diamonds, continue my hunt for fortune, and go end busting again and try to get your stuff back. How did you die this time? Oh, we're on to the boss. I didn't even process that. We're just on to the boss. Did you fall to your death, Desmond? You can be honest. Don't worry about it. Nitro collision on a tree. That's pretty similar energy. Yeah, I've been really worried I'm gonna die in a really stupid way, especially because, oh god, this boss is not conducive to my stream setup. Since I've been playing the majority. I've been playing the majority of the server on Steam Deck, so I'm always constantly worried I'm gonna die in a really stupid way. Bridging in the Nether is super nerve-wracking because I'm not playing with a mouse. So I'm worried I'm gonna just run off a bridge. In fact, my bridge from the Ender Dragon fight to the end city where I got Dismond's second Elytra. I built it, and then when I went to cross it again, I snuck across the entire thing. Oh god, a bomb. I could just do this, right? Yeah, I can. Goodbye, last mole. Cartoon violence? How do they all fit in there? Who knows? Oh! Oh! Donkey Kong! What was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah. I've just been inherently playing carefully because of the manner at which I'm controlling the game. And thankfully I haven't lost stuff yet. Although I've had my fair share of pretty bad deaths. I accidentally angered zombie piglins today I accidentally angered zombie piglins in the nether. So I ran for cover behind my nether portal. They all went into the overworld, and then I was like, okay, cool, they despawned. And then I went into the overworld, and because there's like a little hole behind my nether portal that's in the ground, because I think ghast fireballs have been coming through the portal and blowing up the hill. But anyway, they swarmed me in that little cave and I died. It was so sad. Yo, what up, Banjo? Oh. And then we time attack, and then the cave is done. Yippee! I had another instance. I have a small village outside my house. I had another instance where I left my door open, and like 20 zombies came into my house, and then killed me. And then one of them picked up all of my gear. That one was pretty sad. At this point, I'm just gonna start building. You're just gonna ditch the exploration, Dismond. I don't blame you. Exploration has always been probably my least favorite part of Minecraft as a whole. I'll be honest. Like, when I play normally, I usually take the world seed and I just look up a world map and I just go, alright, this is where I'll go for these resources, this is where I'll go for this. Like, I borderline hate exploring in Minecraft at this point. I definitely didn't care as much when I was younger, but like, at this point I've seen everything. I'm just trying to, like, I explore because I'm trying to find specific resources at this point, so it just gets annoying when I can't find them. You know what I mean? This is the speedrun of all time. Oh, that was bad. It's gonna be the first boss fight that I don't gold medal instantly. That's so sad. We got close, though. Whew. If I had not messed up that third cycle, I would have been fine. Damn. I've seen the update, the research processing. Was there anything else to note? Oh, for Dreams? I have been doing some, not a lot, admittedly not much, but I have been doing, even though I haven't been streaming as much this week as I wanted to, I have been doing Dreams work on the side. And I do still plan to have the investigation fully implemented into Scaffold Statue Past for people to play with. But yeah, research processing has been updated to make that easier. I don't think I updated the scene itself, but I did get started. What are the odds that I don't even need a hill to make this jump? Oh, come on. Oh, cool. I don't need a hill at all. That makes this easier. Well, I don't need Diddy anymore, so that's fine by me. Well, I did that on accident, but we got the gold medal. Cool. All right. I was just pigeonhole myself into going for back ski immediately, but I think I want to avoid as much of that as I can. Like you try to go for full diamond gear like right away when playing Minecraft, and then you lose all of it doing all the other stuff. Is that what you're saying? It is true. I guess it is true that, I mean, because I'm also someone who goes straight for full diamond gear as fast as possible. But I suppose it is true that a lot of the exploration-based stuff you would probably not want to do with full diamond gear, right? I don't usually lose all of it. Well, I'm just saying, I think trying to go for a back skier immediately, I mean, I'm biased. Right, because I do it as well. But I think that is, like, the way to play the game. Because trying to get, especially if you're a builder or planning to build a big base of any kind, trying to get a significant amount of resources without full diamond gear first is painful. It is so, the game is so much less fun without full diamond gear. Like, I just straight up was not strip mining for diamonds until I got an efficiency 5 pick, because Deep Slate, I mean, you could also argue this is just a problem with the Caves and Cliffs update, but Deep Slate is actually so unfun to strip mine through that I just don't do it until I have max gear. Like, just flat out. I just don't do it ever. In terms, anyway, back to Dreams. I'm like managing 3 conversations at once here, but back to Dreams. I don't have a lot to do to put the investigation in Scaffold Statue because it's mostly just filling out text fields. And then I will have to add in some of the evidence in the example I have that is not currently in scene, but most of the evidence is already there, so it will not take very long at all. Shout out to Beacon Excavating. That was fire. Why do you say that was fire? As if it's not a thing anymore. Did they do something to that? Or are you just saying that because you haven't done it in a while? I'm surprised about how much you're juggling 3 separate conversations right now. Look, I haven't been streaming as much this week, so, like, all of my streaming chops are for today. I got it all figured out. Or I've been conserving my energy for this moment. I've always found the forest to be my least favorite world in this game. I don't know if that's fair, though. There's hella barrel net. Yep. I called it. You thankful I have nothing to say on any of these topics. Well, Scoop, I know you've been playing the new Minecraft update yourself. What do you think of the... Oh. We'll just do this again. What do you think of the new stuff they added? I don't even fully know what they added, other than trial chambers. But trial chambers are a lot of fun. Oh, cool puzzle piece. World gen changed, so diamonds are pretty much only in Deep Slate now. Yeah, so... Yeah, because Caves and Cliffs added Deep Slate, and with the new ore generation, I think it is technically possible to find diamonds outside of Deep Slate. But it's so rare that if you're strip mining for them, there is no reason to be strip mining above Y level 0, right? Like, the odds for diamonds increase the further down you are, so like you should just be strip mining at level negative 59. Like, there is no good reason not to be if you're strip mining for your diamonds. But the problem is that it's just Deep Slate everywhere. And like, because Deep Slate has a longer break time than stone. It's just a slower process, and it's just kind of mind-numbingly slow. It's not necessarily the game's fault, right? It's just because I'm so used to strip mining in normal stone from the many years that I've been playing Minecraft that Deep Slate is just actively painful to mine through. So I just don't do it until I've got efficiency 5. But I do have efficiency 5 on the server now, and now I am strip mining for diamonds like crazy. Getting a stack of diamond blocks, I feel like, would be my claim to fame on this whole advancement challenge. I'm going for it. Oh, I missed a puzzle piece. Shocker. When are you adding Deep Slate Instamine? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, at efficiency 5, I find Deep Slate strip mining manageable, but like I still would like to be able to break it faster. Of course, there's haste too, but I haven't gotten looting on a sword yet, so I haven't even bothered trying to get a wither. I have not even bothered going for it. Haven't even gotten to see one of those trial chambers yet. There's one next to our house, Rainbow. I could show you. It's right there. It was completely coincidental, but we quite literally settled across the river from one of them. Like, there's one right next to our house, and since they reset every 30 minutes, and I believe it has a slime spawner in it, it's actually a really good way to get slime balls. I believe one of the spawners in it is a slime spawner. I know one of the spawners in the one that Dismond and JJ found has a slime spawner, because I went and did theirs recently, and there was a lot of slime in that one. But I'm pretty sure ours also has a slime spawner. Is that why we saw the one slime? No. That is just actually a slime chunk. I'm like 90% sure. I did get the seed from JJ. I just have to check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's a slime chunk. Because the trial chamber's not anywhere near there. And also, that did not come from a spawner. Like, that was not the trial chamber. So, it pretty much has to have been a slime chunk. Oh my god, I went flying. Dude, they put the Plants vs. Zombies Starfruit as an enemy in this game. I don't have the mental capacity to be managing this and all the conversations. You can't be doing this to me, game. I saw zeros just slime in my chamber. What? I'm pretty sure I went to the one you and JJ did. Unless I'm just wrong. But I would have assumed that's the one you guys did. Because it had already been visited. It was the one next to spawn. And I only saw you guys, like, I saw JJ on JJ's stream, you guys in it very briefly, but I'm pretty sure I found where I'd seen you guys in the chamber. So unless, it could be coincidence, I could just be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that was the one you guys did. I guess the only way to find out is if you guys do one near spawn? Or did you do one more near your village, Dismond? Because if it was more near your village, it might have been a different one. I'll be honest, I actually don't know where your village is still. I've started mapping out the world, but I do not know where yours is. Mine was right next to my base. And it was yeah, it was probably different then. Can I break this? I can, okay. Do you know where another one is? I'm trying to open more ominous vaults. But yes, I know where two... If you did the one near your base, Desmond, then I know where two other ones are. That you can go visit. And I guess I can go visit the one you found, because apparently I haven't found it yet. So we've collectively found 3. That's pretty good. Whew. I've confirmed with my villager setup that, each individual cartographer, and I believe this might be a server-wide truth now that I'm realizing that I did not find the one you guys did, but it might not be. But every individual cartographer villager, at least per village, gives their own trial chamber map. So I am just farming cartographer villagers to just find as many as possible, because they're a lot of fun. I really like the trial chambers. And they're a good source of emeralds. Not as good a source as diamonds as I would like. Like, strip mining is still just better. Which kind of sucks, because I don't like strip mining in Deep Slate. But, you know, it's a nice change of pace sometimes when you want to get some good loot. Planning to get a cartographer and get the trial chamber map once I have good gear, since I have ominous potions. I did my first trial chamber, I believe, with just iron armor and a diamond sword. And I did die, but only once. Oh, I'm so lucky! Oh my god! Guys, I would not have found that letter if I had not just fallen off that platform. Currently been working on a build in my Minecraft world specifically for villagers, the main hub area, and I wasted 1,728 cobblestone. Dude, we love the chest full of cobblestone advancement. My cat meowed at me and I slid off the platform while I wasn't looking? This is sabotage! Pippa, what the hell? Alright, well I now know a new mechanic about this level that I did not know. Pippa thinks you're slow. Shut up! Pippa's being mischievous with this one. How difficult are the trial chambers? There's 2 difficulties. I just call them normal and hard mode, even though that's not what they're called. But, like, if you just go in and don't do anything... So, like, because the way a trial chamber works is it's comprised of several monster spawners. And you can, for the most part, like, if you're smart with your pathing, you can take on each monster spawner one at a time. Now, in practice, you're not going to be doing that, because there's some rooms that are designed to make you trigger multiple at once and have to fight multiple at once. But you can fight them one at a time if you know what you're doing. But, like, they spawn a set amount of mobs, and if you kill all the mobs, then they reward you with an item, and then they're inactive for 30 minutes. So when you approach them without doing anything, they turn orange, and that's the normal mode. And the drops are alright. I think the most common drops is like bread and like steak. Like they mostly just give you food from my experience. But every now and then they'll give you an orange key, which we use to open an orange vault, which has better loot. Not amazing loot, but better loot. But the real claim to fame with the trial chambers is if you drink I think you can just have bad omen of any kind, actually. But if you go into a trial chamber with bad omen, all of the spawners turn blue, which is the hard mode. Things spawn with armor and enchantments, and they drop better loot, and in my experience at least, they're more likely to drop keys, which is kind of annoying, because it means I always have more blue keys than orange ones. But anyway, they drop a blue key instead of an orange key if they drop a key. And that's used to open blue vaults, which have the best loot. And the vaults are per player, so every player gets their own loot out of a vault. And even if you've opened all the vaults, the spawners themselves reactivate every 30 minutes, so you can farm monster drops in them, as well as the normal spawner loot, which again is usually just like bread. It's not amazing. Like I would not be farming the spawners for what they drop. I'd be farming them for the mob loot. But they're pretty good. I like trial chambers. They're a good amount of difficulty. The rooms themselves are like built as combat arenas, so there's plenty of little hidey holes that you can shove yourself into to heal up real quickly if you need to. There's like ditches that you can knock enemies into that they can't get back out of because the only way out is like with parkour and stuff. Like it's pretty well designed for combat. I like it. Is there a thing down there? I'm gonna assume not. I think I was just tripping. Spawner supposedly scaled difficulty to the amount of players as well. That is true. I did hear that. I can't confirm that because I haven't gone into a trial chamber with more than just myself. But I jumped over the platform. But I have heard that. And yeah, so yeah, if multiple people go in to one at a time, I think the general consensus is that the difficulty scales. So I'm inclined to believe that it does. I can't confirm that myself. But I don't see why multiple people would be wrong about this. Okay, I saw a leaf down there, and it was glistening, so I thought it was the platform. That's what confused me. There are pots you can break that give you loot as well. That's true. There's pots you can break for loot, and they usually give emeralds, but emeralds are pretty good. All right, we love getting emeralds. Being able to get emeralds without having to trade with a villager is awesome. The pots don't refresh though, so if you're going to a trial chamber someone's already been to, you're not gonna find as many pots, especially if I've been to it, because I take all of the pots. They're mine. I want as many emeralds as possible. This is a fun level. Good old owl mechanic. What the what? This level sucks. This level's terrible, actually. Imagine a super late game end trial chamber that would go hard. Like a trial chamber in the end. Ooh. That'd be awesome. Now, I imagine that's not going to be added to the game for like another 5 years, and people will have modded it into the game within the next 2 months. But that would go awesome. Alright, I got greedy with that one. Ender Dragon Trial Chamber. Speaking of the Ender Dragon, I have 4 End Crystals. So if anyone wants to go fight the Ender Dragon again, y'all are welcome to join me. I just requested that I get the finishing blow for the advancement. When Dismon and I did the dragon, I made sure to give him the finishing blow so he'd get the advancement, since he was the one who found the portal. All I request is the same kindness in turn for being the one to get the gas tiers and such. I can't remember, does the dragon drop a second egg? I don't feel like it does, but I might be wrong. Can I get up there from here? I can. Whew. Hello, Puzzlebeast. Just been meaning to go to the end in general. Well, the end is more easily accessible than it's ever been. I spent, after I did my chest full of cobblestone advancement, I thought I was dead again. Oh my god. I spent half of the cobblestone that advancement took making an incredibly safe and obvious bridge to the end portal that's connected to everyone else's portals. I put in some infrastructure work. I'm also planning on making I actually have a second infrastructure project planned pretty soon, which is a nether rail network, specifically for putting villagers in the end for another advancement. But like, I'm making a bunch of rails for another advancement, and then once I have all the rails, my plan is to make a rail network to transport some villagers from my base into the end, so that we can get an end village going. Hell, I might even just put the mending villager in the end village. I feel like that's the safest place for him. It's also very communal. You can just go to the end if you want mending. Oh, this is hard. There we go. I've died a lot in this level. This is where the game gets hard. I do love nether infrastructure. Dude, I'm an infrastructure man. I love rail infrastructure. And while we don't have the modded trains in this server, because it's vanilla, I will still make trains. I will still make a rail network. I might join you to fight the dragon. Cool. I figured I'd just invite people. I could... That's funny. I could probably fight the dragon myself. But you know, why not fight it as a group? Why not have some fun? I definitely want to not fight it on Steam Deck though. Oh! Hello, spiders. I keep forgetting you can have rails go through portals. Well, that's not really what I meant, but yeah. The rails don't go through the portals. You're thinking of that. Oh no! The puzzle piece. Oh, he respawned. Awesome. That one train mod we were playing with on the other JJ server, the rails actually could go through portals. I'm just saying, like, make a nether portal that leads to a nether like train station that I put villagers on, and then send them over to the end portal, and then put them into the stronghold. It would not be like completely automated, don't get me wrong, but just some sort of network to get the villagers over there easily. Okay, well that was a first time puzzle clear, which is pretty good. First time puzzle clears are not my forte. I mean, like a technicality. I mean, you can have rails go into a portal, that is true. But let me grab the key. Thank you, Cranky Kong. Lack of bartering system. Alright, tipping totems we go. I know I'm making this process harder for myself, but I do just kind of want to play through the levels right now. Well, we can come back and speedrun them all in one clump later. This is the first time I've ever looked at the background of the forest world. This is a crazy background, actually. I guess the other part of you dying, Dismond, are you ever... Because I know the last time you died, you were getting your maps filled out. Are you gonna need new versions of those maps? Because I might have some of them I could copy. Exploring is a lot more bearable when you're filling out the maps. I've learned this. People are jamming here. We're just using the map mods that Ninja Weasel is. I didn't know he was doing that. I feel like this version of the server is a lot more modded than I'm used to. And if at least I haven't found it, but there is no achievement for having a bunch of fully fleshed out maps, so I guess there really is no incentive to. Also, thank you for your service, Morgana. I wanted to see half there. I don't blame you. Woo. Hamster? Close enough, metal hamster. Oh. These levels are getting way harder now. Like you could probably just look at them and tell, but oh my god. This is where it starts to get difficult, and I for one am happy. Well, what's down here? Oh, puzzle piece collected. These hippos are goofy. Oh, that was a puzzle piece. I'm glad I did that. Another first-time puzzle piece clear, chat. The levels are getting harder, but the puzzle pieces are getting easier, I suppose. Oh, that was huge. Hi there, Pippa. Long shot launched. Wait, keep rolling. I'm happy to announce, as you all already know since you've used them, but I am happy to announce that the Nerd Emoji and Hamster are back online. I still don't know what happened last stream, but I made sure to make sure that they were on and working before this stream. God, I don't like the spiders. I don't like the spiders. There's time between stream and Mobley. Can I borrow you and use you as a test for an audio issue? I don't need help just for you to talk. Yeah, of course. I was probably gonna stop streaming 30 minutes before Monopoly anyway, so no problem. Mental hamster. Oh, is this another barrel level? Oh god, this is where the barrel levels start to get more advanced, isn't it? I missed a puzzle piece. No, I saw it. Kill me. I'm ending my life. No, let me. Let me. Thank you. I don't want to miss a puzzle piece because I saw it and then ran past it. I want to miss a puzzle piece because I actually couldn't find it. This the treasure room? What? There's two. Okay, that's lazy. Okay, no. That one gets disapproval from me. You can't just put two puzzle pieces right next to each other like that. Come on now, really? It wasn't even hidden. I suppose the first one was supposed to throw you off guard, but like, come on now. You didn't have any better ideas for where to put that fifth puzzle piece? Or even, I think there's more than 5, right? Yeah, you could have just not had 7. That was lazy. I agree. Puzzle piece placement in this game is generally pretty solid, but that one, I don't know. So I was making dinner last night, chat. I was making dinner, and I was talking to my sister, and she came in, and she said, she told me that everyone's making fun of the new Mario and Luigi graphics because they're so bad, and I was like, what? I haven't heard anyone say that. Chad, are you able to confirm this? That was nice. Hello, puzzle piece. Another puzzle first. Let's go. Kill those people! I'm sorry! Dismond immediately turning to the death penalty here on that one. I've not heard a single comment on the graphics. I looked at them personally and went, it's cute. Everyone I've talked to, especially Dismond, but like everyone I have talked to has gone on about how the game looks phenomenal. Like it looks really stylized and really cool. And I still haven't watched the trailer, but I've seen multiple screenshots at this point. And I saw one where I was like, that looks a little rough, but also recognize that like a screenshot is a screenshot. Like a screenshot does not do justice to the game's graphics because it's not in motion, right? And I've heard the animation in particular is also really good, and a screenshot isn't going to capture that. But no, I'm inclined to agree that it looks great. Like it's super stylized. It's got like it's keeping the Mario and Luigi style, I suppose. I wanted to use a different word, but I couldn't think of one. It looks incredible in motion. Maybe I'll go look up a trailer. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of trailers. I got sent a trailer by my friend yesterday that I still have to actually watch. I didn't respond to. I just left them on red because I didn't watch it because he sent it to me while I was at the beach, and then I just never watched it. So I gotta watch it and respond. Oops. Come on. There we go. Unfortunate. Take that, flaming bird. Huge puzzle piece right there. Whew. Nice. Music I actually enjoy to some degree as well. I haven't heard any of the music. I haven't heard anything about the music either. But is music also good? I mean, Mario and Luigi music is typically pretty good. I don't listen to it very often, but when I do, I'm like, this is nice. It's just the Mario and Luigi art style. It looks like the old games, but cleaner. I do know, saying that it is just the typical Mario and Luigi art style, I will say, I do know that people have been giving that art style slack at least as far back as the 3DS with Dream Team, I'm pretty sure. So like, it's not new that people don't like that art style, I suppose. But like, I hadn't heard anybody saying that, so I was like, really? Mario Luigi has a strong art style, and they maintained it so well. Part of me wants to get the game just to see how it looks. This might be the first Mario and Luigi game that I get, chat. Who knows? Y'all are starting to hype it up for me. I gotta be careful though, because the last Nintendo game I was excited for was Pikmin 4, and we all know how I feel about that game. What is the purpose of that? Whatever. At least it wasn't terrible. I mean, it wasn't bad either, but like, I got Nintendo monkey pawed, you know? People always talk about the Nintendo monkey paw. And I mean, usually I'm like, yeah, whatever. But with Pikmin 4, it actually happened, and I was like, damn, this is so sad. Those people were right for once. I think my only artistic complaint is that the Brothership cover uses models rather than 2D art from what I can tell. I forgot that's the name of the game. Yeah, so the game art is fully 3D. Yeah, that kind of stinks. But it's not really a knock against the game itself at the end of the day. Yeah, and it's a baller name. I don't know how I feel about it. It feels a little easy. You know what I mean? Previous Mario and Luigi games have a lot more. It's not even that they're that much more elaborate, but they at least have like 2 words in their subtitle, you know? With this one, it's just Brothership. It feels a little unimpactful to me. I instantly said it gives Marvel energy. Yeah, I'm not huge on the Brothership name personally. Because like you go from like, you know, they got Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, Dream Team, whatever the one with Paper Mario was called, I forgot. And then you go to Brothership. It's just like, it's just a little tame. Paper Jam. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like they could have done better than Brothership. Although, to be fair, I don't know what the game's about. Maybe it's about Brothership. Shout out to the European titles where they append bros to the end of every subtitle. Maybe it's about cheese nips. That'd be a crazy twist. But Mario and Luigi games are RPGs, and I am somewhat of an RPG guy. I'm like a weird amount of RPG guy where I really like RPGs, but I have played very few RPGs. And honestly, I'm kind of happy about that. That means that I have a lot to look forward to, you know? I got a lot of things I could be playing. It also means that I haven't dedicated like my entire life to RPGs. I've dedicated a ton of time to them, don't get me wrong, but it's not like they're I've played so many of them that they're physically the only thing I can have as gaming experience because they just take so much time. You know what I mean? Like I play other games, and I'm happy about that. I'm pretty happy with my moderate RPG guy-ness, if you will. I think Brothership is also playing on sailing ships since the game is on an island. I'm sure there's some cleverness behind it. It's just like it comes off a little weak to me. I hate this game. That was the worst secret of all time. What? Why did they do that? I'm at the start of the level now. Wow. That's honestly, I'm seeing why I hate this world. That was disrespectful. That was a disrespectful secret. It ain't aided by the logo being brown and gold. Yeah, the logo was a little basic as well. But I do know, I mean, like, this is the first Mario and Luigi game by a new studio, I presume. Yeah. Do we know who made it? Do we know who made it? I don't. I do not know who made it. Nope, they're being secretive about who made it. Huh. That's weird. Why? I wonder why. It turns out it was Xbox. No! But guys, what if it was Rare? I assume it's an internal team. If it's anonymous, it's likely an internal team, but it's weird to be secretive about it. I hate this game. I keep thinking it's a goddamn puzzle piece, but no, it's just something to make me lose a letter. It's just an absolute troll. It's CNR team, guys. I have an incredible announcement. But yeah, it's probably an internal Nintendo team if they're not outward about who it was. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that Nintendo saw the value in Mario and Luigi to make it in-house, to like keep it going in-house. Like, that's pretty cool. Either that, or more likely they just needed one of their teams to do something and had no other ideas, considering how late into the Switch we are. Likely a combination of new and old devs. Could see Next Level Games doing part of it. I personally can't. As far as I know, that's not really how the Nintendo second parties tend to operate. Next Level is are the Luigi's Mansion folks, right? Have they been doing the Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? Or has that been a different team? Mario and Luigi's just an easy sell, even if you haven't played the other games, because Mario. That's true. That is true. It's a pretty safe... I would say it's a safe game to make, you know? Next Level Games is Luigi's Mansion team? That's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, they did 2 and 3. I don't actually know if they did the 3DS port of 1. But are they doing the Switch port of 2? Because if not, I wonder what they're up to. Because I feel like they made something else that I'm not remembering. This is where the game gets hard, but also where the game starts giving out balloons like crazy. So I have not actually dipped in my life supply yet. The Donkey Kong Country port's not being handled by Retro Studios. Well, that I know, and that I know and expect, because Retro Studios is busy with Metroid Prime 4, right? But like, I don't know what Next Level Games is doing. 2D HD is being made by Next Level Games. I've always wondered what it's like to be a Nintendo second party. I've always wondered how that works. Retro Studios is Metroid Prime 4 and only Metroid Prime 4. I mean, they do kind of have to get it done. It's been like 8 years. Like, it's about time. It'd be so awesome to be at Retro Studios because they're Texas-based. I believe Next Level Games is Canadian. They're based in Canada. I don't know where in Canada. Would I be willing, theoretically speaking, would I be willing to move to Texas if I got hired at Retro Studios? Is that a sacrifice I'd be willing to make in my life? I don't know, Morgana. You'd probably have to weigh in on this one as well. Am I willing to make that sacrifice? Am I willing to move to Texas to work at Retro? CNR studio in Texas. I mean, two of our team members are already in Texas. That would somewhat make sense. But also, it's Texas. Well, hello, puzzle pieces. It's warmer than Illinois. Ooh, that's probably not a good thing. Ha! That's probably a point against moving to Texas. Oh, I can't roll through these. Good to know. It's around the same temperature as you at times. That's not a good thing. we don't want heat. Heat is no good for Via Morgana. Probably not moving to Texas then. I forgot about that part. It gets a little chilly some years. It's not even that it needs to be cold, it just needs to not be hot. This level used to terrify me so much as a kid. I remember I used to draw pictures of this level in 4th grade when I was bored. A very, very specific memory. Just rose to the surface. Time to move to Canada. Would I move to Canada to work at Next Level Games? I mean, probably. I mean, probably. Alright, I might have already known where all the secrets were on that level because I played it so much. But that should not be a surprise. I just realized the opposite of retro is pro. What's pro? Oh my god, MF boss. Dog Hype Hour? Are we entering the Dog Hype Hour? Chat, are we entering the Dog Hype Hour? Retroactive versus proactive. I guess in that way it is. Huh. But I mean, the other... You could also argue that modern is the opposite of retro. It depends on how you're using it. But that's so true. I missed a lot more puzzle pieces than I thought I did. I got a lot of puzzle pieces, but I also missed a lot of puzzle pieces. Alright, let's go back from... I'm not super into speedrunning Moon today. So if this takes the rest of the stream, I won't really complain. Spective is the opposite of active? Is that true? Or did I read that wrong? Language is crazy, chat. I love language. I love language so much. I don't know if I love language enough to, like, make it part of my career, but, like, I love language. Language is so cool. Language is one of my passions. I just love how sentences are constructed and how and vocab. Like, I just love language. I don't know what to say. I just love language. I love learning new words. I love root words and all that. I love suffixes, prefixes, you know, the whole spiel. I love grammar. My favorite section, or my favorite unit in any English class was grammar. I love constructing grammar. I love knowing the rules of a language. I love being able to say what the fuck in every language on earth. I hate language. Retrospective versus prospective. Oh, true. Desmond, why do you hate language? Do you hate language because you're still in school and forced to study it? Because honestly, that's such a valid reason. Or is there a different reason? I have no idea what that says, Rainbow, but I'm just... Based on the few characters that I do see, and just based on the kind of messages you tend to say in chat, I assume that has something to do with Cheese Nibs. I can't 100% confidently say that. But that's my guess. No, I just hate speaking. You know what? True. That's so fair. It was language D's nuts. Damn. Oh. Chat, he got me. What time do we want to gather tonight? 7, Rainbow. So, 6 your time. It's important to note that the CNR team Discord, I'm pretty sure, is confidently operating in EST now. I'm pretty sure we've established EST as the default time zone in there now, right? A good chunk of us are EST, especially in comparison to like the beta server, where I think EST is not the majority. I feel like we're very much an EST server at this point. 3 of the main devs are CST. Right, but I think that's it. Because Mega is EST, Scott is EST, me and Morgana are EST. I think Phoenix is EST. Acrylic is EST. Who else is in the server that's like pretty active? Like it's majorly EST. Wick is CST. But yeah, it's mostly EST, I'm pretty sure. And there's no PST. Shoutouts to PST. Shoutouts to people in PST just being up all night. I don't want to squawks this so early, but at the same time, I feel like I'm playing impatiently and not able to find this puzzle piece. Use the Discord to auto-time it. I feel having Discord format your message to be in your own time zone is such a hassle, though. Shows me wanting to go to bed and stay up till 5 a.m. Right, but you take melatonin. Melatonin has changed my life, dude. I haven't fully adopted a normal sleep schedule, don't get me wrong, but like melatonin has made my sleep schedule infinitely more consistent and infinitely healthier than it used to be. It's been crazy. I should probably look into it. You can just go get it. Like, you can just go get it at the pharmacy, I'm pretty sure. Just grab it. Follow the instructions on the back. Now, I will say I have learned this from experience. I believe usually one of the instructions on the back is to not constantly use it, and it's for like like if you can't sleep for a certain period of time. Like I think the one I have right now says not to use for more than 3 months consecutively. I'll be so real, especially since Rainbow, I feel like we have a pretty similar problem with sleep. I'll be so real, I would just ignore that. Unless you want to go, like, get diagnosed with insomnia and get... Oh, I think I see the puzzle piece. And go get another solution. Just don't abuse it. Yeah, I mean, don't go crazy on the melatonin. You need the instructions on how to get through the enclosed hotels. But melatonin's been great. Highly recommend. Best part is that it's at least the ones I've been using is in gummy form. I'm really bad with pills, chat. Like, I'm really bad with pills. I'm incredibly bad with pills. So it's huge, it's just gummies. Do not touch the variable decoder. Variable decoder is very much my claim to fame right now in the Dreams coding space. I feel like it's the most impressive thing I've done still to this day when it comes to programming. I don't know, chat. Are there any other things I can't remember. I don't feel like there is. Is there anything else I've done that's like really that noteworthy programming wise? I feel like it really just is the variable decoder. When I know I'm not the only one to have made one, but I'm still proud of myself. I made that thing completely by myself with no help from anybody. I just figured it out. That's still the proudest I am of anything I've ever programmed. I was just thinking about it really long and really hard. And I was just like, wait a minute. I know how to do that. How different is your variable decoder to others? So I don't know. I've never looked at anyone else's, so so I'm pretty sure other people have done it. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one to have done it. But I don't know the differences between mine and the other ones on Dreams. But I imagine they do not support trinary. like mine does. Even though mine only partially supports trinary, I imagine theirs does not. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look at them and see if there's any optimizations that could be made in my math, but I don't think there is, and I don't want to lose. I don't want to harm my ego, chat. You've seen that video of the woman who ate a whole case of melatonin gummies on accident? I have not. Oh, this happened. I was wondering how optimized and expanded those are. Yeah, I haven't looked into other ones because we haven't needed to. Again, our variable decoder is specifically made for the game we are working on, right? So there hasn't been much of a reason to look at the general solutions offered on the Dreamverse. Oh, double kill, nice. To be honest, we definitely have the most practical and used variable decoder, probably. I don't know if the variable decoder, like, I don't know if the other variable encoding options have been actually used for any Dreams games, because the majority of Dreams games just don't need that many variables. Again, it's not normal that ours needs so many. Which we can all say that I should not have made the game in Dreams. And all that. Scope creep, oh baby. It's not, I don't think it's scope creep if it's your plan at the start of the project, is it? Also, at least by CNR2 standards, I don't feel like the amount of collectibles I have planned was even that many. Hey, I feel like it's only become so many because we've been focusing so hard on polish at this point. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to just throw 7 collectibles into a level and call it a day, relatively. Now, is it easy to do it well? Not so much. Can I get on top of any of these? Because that's where I would assume the last puzzle piece is. Why is there dudes up here? I'm suspicious of this. Okay, there's no reason. They're just there. There's like Avatar Dream. There's that Avatar Dream that has similar multiple dream situation, but that's not a platformer. Oh, really? I didn't realize it was that big. Is it using over 128 variables? No idea. I should look into that sometime. I should be more knowledgeable about that. It's like the other big Dreams game that's still being made. I feel like I should be in the know on that more. Elka's the one making it. Yeah, I know Elka's making it. I just have not looked into the details of it ever. Oh, come on. They're just hanging out. I suppose. Oh, it was up here. I just never went up here. God damn it. I had the thought of coming up here when I first did the level, but I was like, it's probably not up there. I don't know why I thought that. I just flat out thought to myself, it's probably just not up there. I just never checked. I was like, it's probably not up there. No use checking. Come on. I know it's in a similar station where it's been developed since the start. It's known way more since it's a more known IP. Yeah. I should look into it more. I'm curious. If it's that big of a Dreams game, I feel like knowing more about it could be helpful to us. Or just me being around the project more could be more helpful to Elka. One way or the other. Or both. Just with 2 people working on such massive dreams. There's probably some shared knowledge that could be accrued there. I assume the Avatar Dream hasn't been featured since it uses IP. Yeah, I would assume so. I stepped away for a while. Did I miss anything? You did actually, Morgana. I was asking you directly a question a while ago, and I assumed you fell asleep. But I was debating whether or not it would be worth it to move to Texas to work at Retro Studios. And I ultimately decided no, but you never got input. So if you'd like to input, now would be the time. I was like, working at Retro would be cool, but on the other hand, Texas. And then I remembered that Texas is really hot, and then I was like, okay, yeah, definitely not. I don't know how much is like public knowledge, but he shared bits of it. Well, doesn't he work on it on stream? Am I not mistaken? I guess it might not be that common, but doesn't he work on it on stream? Come to Texas, we have dead grass. Whatever you want, I'd move to Texas with you. Sometimes Texas is cooler than Ohio. I don't know. Well, that's not... Okay, that makes my decision on whether or not I'd move to Texas a little less black and white then. But also, it is still Texas. Like, right now, it's cooler than Ohio. But Ohio is also like 100 degrees right now. Like that's not necessarily saying much. Like you stop functioning in like the 80s. Like we can do way better than Ohio. Where else are you gonna go? Not Texas, Dismond. There's a lot of other options. Texas would probably be the easiest option. Although, even then, I'm not sure about that. And even then, that all hinges on that would all hinge on even getting hired at Retro, which I imagine is not as easy as other places. If you truly wanted to move to Texas for a dream job, I would follow. I'd manage. Plus, my sister loves Texas. Yeah, this all assumes I got the dream job. Right. Which I don't even know how that works. I'll be so honest, Chad. How do people just, like, get hired places and then move there? Because, like, you can't move there and then get the job, right? That's so risky. People don't actually do that, right? Okay, I missed the puzzle piece. If I remember correctly, they do have remote positions. I mean, that would be ideal, but, like, this is purely hypothetical here of would I move to Texas to work at Retro? Because, I mean, Retro would probably be fun to work at. It'd probably be good. But at the same time, it's Texas. It's really hot. Texas sucks. I don't know if I really need or want to get into why I hate Texas so much, but I do not want to live in Texas. It's a trade-off. It's very much a trade-off. It's like a good job. Like, is the job worth living in Texas? Not all areas of Texas are super hot. Okay, what about the area that Retro is based? How hot is that? Where in Texas is that? Her ex lives in Texas and her biggest status now that the relationship is over that she has nobody to visit in Texas. She'd be stoked to visit and stay in Texas. I would be so real that it's not affecting my decision at all. Retro Studios is in Austin. All right, how's Austin when it comes to general climate? I think Austin is hot. Yeah. I don't know, chat. I'll be real. I feel like Dismond is just trying to get me to move to Texas, just in general. So. Right now it's 91 in Austin in the dead center of the state. Ooh, that's rough. 91 is not great. A remote position would be pretty epic though. It's 97 right now in Ohio. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's better than Ohio. That's not my metric. I hope you realize. My metric is not better than Ohio. My metric is like comfortable temperature. We have air conditioning, it's okay. I don't know if it is, Nisman. I don't know if it is. I'm pretty sure Ohio also has air conditioning. It'd be crazy if Ohio didn't, though. Joined him in Texas. I hate Texas, though. I despise Texas. If Retro Studios made you happy, I've managed this long. This is not... I don't accept this argument. If Retro Studios made me happy at the expense of your happiness, that's not worth it. I just go find a different position. I go find something else. It's fine. There's other options. Like I said, this is what I'm saying. Is Retro specifically worth it for Texas? And again, the heat is not my only reason for not wanting to be in Texas. I feel like when I'm looking for these last puzzle pieces, I fall into a trap of just doing all of the puzzle pieces over and over again, but not finding the new one. Because the new one is hidden in a way that I don't expect. Are there no other Retro offices only in Texas? I'm pretty sure, yeah. How else are you gonna work on second-party Nintendo games? Maybe I just don't work on second-party Nintendo games. And I'll be honest, like, look, Retro has made the game we're playing right now, right? And I love this game. And obviously, Retro made Metroid Prime, they made Tropical Freeze. Like, Retro makes great games, but also from what I hear, their work culture is a little spooky. Or at least it was a little spooky. If I'm remembering correctly. So I don't know. I know there was I think there was like a max exodus of Retro employees at one point, wasn't there? Retro was in some real trouble at some point. I don't know if they still are. I don't know if they're better now. But I'm just saying, 8 years of Metroid Prime 4, that might drive me crazy. if that's the Retro norm, I don't know if I'd want to work at Retro. That just means there's more job openings. If people leave that frequently, if they're spending 8 years on Metroid Prime 4, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I would want to move to Texas to work at Retro. I don't think Retro is appealing enough to me to want to move to Texas. Infamously, my least favorite state in the entire country. Senior 3s took us 4 years, but 8 years. Yeah, well, it's like, imagine CNR 3, but people constantly kept shifting in and out of the team, and like the project was restarted like 3 times. Did Prime 4 start as a non-retro project, though? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Because when did Prime 4 start? When did development on Metroid Prime 4 begin? I don't believe it did. 2019. January 2019, apparently. Okay, and Tropical Freeze was originally released 2014. What was Retro working on between that time frame? Wait, what? There's like 5 years that's just unaccounted for. Prime 4 was announced 2017, but got redeveloped 2019. Okay. It was announced at E3 2017. It was reported initially developed by Bandai Namco. 2019, Nintendo announced the development of Restart under Retro. So what the fuck was Retro doing for those 5 years? What was Retro working on? Weren't they working on that one Star Fox game? Hold on a minute. Now I'm starting to remember. I don't think Prime 4 is their usual workflow. It's not their usual workflow, but also my counter argument to that is just that game development is just getting increasingly more complicated, you know? Like, you can't look at, because effectively Retro's workflow before Prime 4 is like Tropical Freeze is like the only is like the best you're gonna get, because anything developed for Wii and GameCube, things are just so different these days. I don't think it's comparable. Retro casually in complete hell for 5 years. I'm vaguely remembering this actually. Like Retro was just MIA for like 5 years. What was Retro doing? Don't you wish gaming technology would just downgrade? People are really hopeful that AI is gonna fix the game dev, quote-unquote, crisis. I don't know how I feel about that personally, but like, game development is only getting longer and more expensive, and people are hoping the solution is AI. I don't know if it is, I'll be honest. I don't know if it is. Let Retro cook. What the fuck were they cooking? It's like... it's like Retro was here providing us dinner every night. And it was gorgeous dinner. It was so good. And then Retro just stopped making us dinner for 5 years. But they said they were going to. Sorry, not 5 years. Like 2 months. Maybe 3 months, we'll say. Trying to get the time scale to be relative here. They stopped making dinner for like 3 months, but they're always in the kitchen. And they're always saying that they're making dinner. But there is no food. And now they are finally starting to reveal the Thanksgiving feast. Now, you've still been starving for 3 months, but this feast might cover you for like a month. Like... they were cooking a cake. As long as you follow your dreams, I'll happily trail behind you. I can keep my life anywhere. See, I don't subscribe to that. It's a very sweet notion, but I don't agree with it. I can't just, like, I'm not about to drag you into the Sahara Desert and be like, well, it's my life's dream to go inspect the pyramids of Egypt or something. I'm not gonna do that. Even if it was. Like, that'd just be irresponsible of me. Dear Mario, please come to Austin. I baked you a cake. Alright, we're squawksing this, chat. I was planning to end a stream in 8 minutes anyway, so I think it's squawks moment. And then there's no speedrunning today, but we'll have a ton of speedrunning to do next week. Yippee. So this idea... actually, I'll save it. I won't bring up the idea right now. I think that's the kind of idea I should wait and see if I'm actually passionate about, or if I'm just in a hyperfixation on it. Nice of John Retro to invite us over to Austin, eh, Dismint? We got ideas revoked. I don't want to pitch something that I then like immediately stop caring about. I don't want to pitch something that chat like is interested in, and then it turns out that I actually don't want to do it, and I'm just and again my brain's just hyperfixating. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wait. I hope he made lots of housing. Here's a small part of that 5-year mirror. Oh, and we burnt ourselves. Yeah, I don't think retro is the way, chat. If it's in Austin, Texas, I don't know. I was for a while. I don't know. There's other options. I mean, Nintendo of America has in-party studios, right? Because that's in Seattle. And I feel like Seattle's a way better climate to move to. I know it's really expensive. And also, I do know Nintendo of America has got a pretty bad contract worker problem, but like, in terms of where I would be moving to work there, that would be way better. I'm built for Seattle. This is what I'm talking about. Seattle is like our place. It constantly rains. It's really nice and temperate. The humidity would probably be pretty bad though, right? Does Nintendo of America have devs? It probably does, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, Nintendo of Europe has devs. Are there any NOA studios that we know of? I feel like there'd have to be. It'd be crazy if there wasn't. Because I know there's NOE studios. And of course there's, you know, the majority of the in-house studios are NOJ. But like, they're not all NOJ. Before I learned about housing costs and taxes, my dream was to live in Seattle. Yeah, housing is super expensive in Seattle. Or yeah, the new Mario vs. DK is internal, but it's separate from the Japanese ones. Yeah, like there are teams outside of NOJ, and I know some of them are in NOE, and I would assume some of them are in NOA, but I don't know that for certain. But like, I'd totally work at one of those. But again, whole contract worker problem. It's more likely that I would just be a contract worker for them and then get my contract terminated, and then we're paying for a really expensive house. So, probably not the play. Did I tell you that an apartment... Did I tell you that an apartment in my city is now nearly $1,500 a month? We are not living here ever. That's terrible. Oh my god. Who wants to pay that much to live in an apartment there, of all places? That's terrible. No, absolutely not. That's not happening. I know I said a while ago that I wasn't... I don't know if I said this on stream, but I said I wasn't sure if I'd be streaming long term. I feel like I'm gonna have to. Chad, I feel like I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be so real. They did just up sub prices, which isn't great, but I feel like I'm gonna have to keep streaming long term. It's a spooky job market these days. It's a spooky housing crisis these days. I'm gonna need everything I can get. Post CNR3 streaming. I think I'm gonna have to do it. It's a whole thing, you know, right? Like, streaming is not stable at all, and like it's no guarantee it's gonna go anywhere, right? But also, my counter to it, and the reason why I've been doing it, or like the reason why I view it as worthwhile, is because the time investment, at least in my experience, and I might, and I think I'm fully like willing to accept that I'm just very lucky, right? I'm very lucky to have had an audience, like a dedicated audience, almost from day one. Like you got a lot of you guys have been here since day one already, which I do believe is probably pretty lucky on my end, of like just having people there immediately to help jumpstart growth from, right? Because I imagine I've grown faster than someone who's just streaming completely out of nowhere, right? Without that inherent audience. But where was I going with this? I forgot. Oh, right. What I was trying to say is that it's not super, you know, it's obviously not stable, and I definitely wouldn't want it to be like the only thing I'm doing and all that. But the amount of time that I have to put into it, like the amount of time I have to put into streaming to get some sort of return on it is far less than a typical venture, you know what I mean? So I probably will be doing this for a long while. Okay, chat. Squawks just... Am I crazy, or did Squawks just he just didn't go off? Clearly I'm not paying attention to Squawks. I don't think he ever did. Squawks, what the fuck? Where's this puzzle piece at? Also, welcome on in, Ice. Hi, I'm the dedicated audience. Rainbow, you're the dedicated supporter, but you are not the only, you are just a part of the dedicated audience. Everyone here is part of the dedicated audience. And that I'm very grateful for. No, just joking. Rainbow is for sure the dedicated supporter though. Rainbow, I can probably check. I don't know how to, but how many total gift subs has Rainbow given to this channel? It's insane. Rainbow has contributed so much. Rainbow deserves a good call out for his support. He does. He deserves his pink gold troll. Oh, here we fucking go. There's a puzzle piece here. Okay. I figured it was something like that, but I'm still kind of upset about it. Well, we got the last puzzle piece, chat, so that's pretty good. I took the entire stream, but the pillowcase has been mended. Nice. I'm glad my stream served good background noise for that, because I imagined... Well, actually, no. Knowing you, that probably was not an unfun task. You probably enjoyed that. But I'm glad I was good background noise for it. I've given at least 50 gift subs. That's so much, Rainbow. I'm very grateful for your support. But yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming for a while, chat. A long while. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the important thing is I have fun. You know? In the grand scheme of things, it's not much time investment. It's something I enjoy doing. And, like, it's great if it's great if it takes off, and if it doesn't take off, you know, I'm still, again, not much of a time investment, and I'm having fun. So, I guess I'll just fight the boss, and then call it a stream. I saw this insane Shadow the Hedgehog Spider-Verse style animation on Twitter yesterday, and I'm like, that could be me, I need to lock in. I'm actually not gonna do this level. I just realized it's 6:30. There's a lot of chat. While I was talking. I missed anything? CNR4 real for financial reasons. 1.5K for one bed, one bath apartment. No shot. That is terrible. We're not living in Ohio, plus you need to have better internet access. That is true. I'm very lucky to have such good internet where I am. But I do, as a reminder, I do not need the amount of internet I have to keep streaming. The amount of internet I have just makes streaming very, very consistent for me for the most part. There was that one stream where the internet went out in the middle of it. But other than that, like I don't think I've ever had any streaming issues, have I? Which is pretty good. But we are gonna wrap up stream here, chat. Thank you for pulling up to this early stream. With it being summer, I was thinking I am able to be streaming earlier than I was. So streams might be longer over the summer. We'll see how I feel. Once these house repairs are done with, so it's not as loud, then I'll be considering it. But yeah, we'll see. But we're gonna be ending out the week here. Is there anyone to raid? Siege? I know I bring this up like once a week, chat, but people are so unhappy with Siege. People are so unhappy with Siege. Let's see. Oh, JJ is streaming Minecraft. We're gonna raid JJ. He might have just gone live. I'm honestly not sure. But we're gonna raid JJ playing on the Minecraft server that we were all talking about earlier today on stream. Thank you all for coming out tonight. As always, I'll be seeing some of y'all in around a half hour for Monopoly. And the rest of you I'll be seeing next week. Whenever I decide to stream next. I'm a little hesitant to make my normal promises of when that's going to be because of the spontaneous housework, but we'll figure it out, chat. Follow for the notice. That's really the best you could do. But yeah, I will see y'all and have a good night.